Okay. Oh, you're gonna watch it on there too? Sure. I'm going to post in the Discord that I'm live. No, you're not on camera. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 la ba 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 la bully do dilly bally bully dilly bully dolly bee beep beep bop beep boop bop boo bop beep bully boo. Do 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 do. I think that's a little bit loud. There we go. I love the music. Do do boo boo doo do 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 boo boo doodly boo. Ba 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 doodly doo boo boo doodly doo. Wait for the mouse, doodly doo doo boo doodly boo. Waiting on the mouse, doodly doo. Waiting on the mouse. Love you. You fucking ready now, you brat? Oh shit, you can even read chat. I totally forgot that was on that screen. That's awesome. You can read chat for me! Yay! This is gonna be fun. Oh, I'm gonna text Kenny and Steven. Well... Josh too, so maybe he'll come in. Hi, Mouse! Mouse gonna get all the emote little mouse hearts. I'll give you hearts. I love you. Are you ready, Shauna? Settings. Nah. Full screen, after choices. Do, 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 do. New game, please enter your name. Wilder. Yes, this is Princess Robot Bubblegum Bidoo. How's it going, man? You just joined at the perfect time. Today we're going through Doki Doki Literature Club. Everyone's told me to play this game. I am excited, and I forgot to turn my webcam on. Hi! So, we're in a neighborhood that's a dating sim. It's got cute anime waifus. We're gonna check it out today. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to... Should I even have webcam on, or should they just experience my extremely robust and diverse voice acting today? There ain't dirty scenes? I guess we will find out. We might finally find Clitori. I think I'm gonna have the webcam off and just be a voice actor today. Yeah. Or we can just pass it back and forth. Because now you're not on camera. And everything works. And how's the volume, by the way? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the game volume okay? I want to make sure before we get into... Okay, cool. Okay, let's find Clitori. Let's see. We used to walk to school. I'm going to, you know, flex my voice acting chops in this, so I need to get into character. Hang on. Okay. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but start what? Do you want me to say Ari? Okay. Wilder Wife loves say Ari. Some ASMR. Oh yeah. Let me move the microphone even closer. We might have a guest voice actor today too. That might be fun. But hang on, let me get all ASMR. Oh yeah. Yum. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, hang on.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard with one microphone. Fucking hell. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Okay, you want me to do the voice since we only have one fucking microphone? Alright. You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Wilder. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird... Oh. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I sounded like a proper Brit. I guess you don't have to... who am I? Sorry, I guess you don't have an Indian to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Wilder, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either, if you're totally wondering, because I'm just like so epic. That's not true. It is, because I just told you it was fucking true. You told me your joint club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah, I totally listen to females because, like, I'm epic and shit. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while sleep spent. Let me start that over because words are difficult. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Okay, that is a fucked up sentence. That was weird. I was talking about how I'm worried they won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I need to become the district commissioner of the Hiroshima Company. Jesus. Wow. I am the commander. I command. Jesus Christ. Your happiness is really important to me right now. And I know you're happy now, but I thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. God. We'll go to the cum club. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. And star wipe. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. I would have liked to see that. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation to go the fuck home and not be at school anymore. Oh, I need some motivation to not be here. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh. Hello? Hello? Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out like a fucking idiot. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I'm completely fucking oblivious. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Okay, God, fucking pushy. I love you, little mouse. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. That's her face. Little mouth. It's so cute. Oh, I love her. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, like the name of the fucking game we're playing. Weird. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made comments and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this. I mean, I think I'm a fucking asshole. I'm just like, ugh, Sayori. I need to fucking put in effort for anything. Ugh, to drag myself into this boring literature club. Ugh. Her hands are so small. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Hallway. Oh. What adventures shall we have in here? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh my god, this dude, I swear. I hate my character. My character's more fucking annoying than her. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activity. Bzz. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. She's like half off the screen. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. New girl. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Seriously, you brought a boy? Should I do like growly? Okay, girl one is like fucking Italian. Girl two is like fucking death metal. Wait. Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl three. This should be Russian. Well, dear comrade, I don't have a fucking Russian accent though. The ruples with the pupils. We can't judge this. Okay. Wilder, what a nice surprise, comrade. Welcome to club. ... Our world scared me in this situation. This is gonna be hard to fucking keep track of in my head. She is fucking huge. Was she like 6'3"? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh god. What the fuck are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Which one was girl one again? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki. Is one I don't recognize. Which one is fucking Natsuki? Her small figure. Oh, this one. Okay, her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, cause she's fucking tiny. She's so fucking angry. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets ready. Just like all girls. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Oh, it's full of it. This is seriously gotta be so fucking difficult to keep track of in my head. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? What did I give Monica? Right, that is right. It's great to see you again, Wilder. I keep a fucking slipping into Italian. I just want everyone to be a fucking Italian. What the fuck? That's the weirdest pose I've ever seen in one of these. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league, but I'm here anyway, and she probably wants to read my literature. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Monica. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them.
I'll get them.
I feel like I'm doing fucking Sovereign from Mass Effect. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And then how about to make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged for form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aww. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Aww, it's so cute. I had no idea you were so good at the baking, and Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! I know, I want to see the cupcakes too. This is fucked up. I feel ripped off. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite of its delicious face. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Nom! The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I wonder if this is the poison one. Wonder, am I about to die? Who fucking knows? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set for some reason. They don't go with cookies at all, so I think it's kind of fucking weird. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. What the fuck was that? Was she Italian? You keep a whole set. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? That also seems fucking weird. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. What was Monica again? Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Billy, what's up, man? Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club, a cute girl dating game. Kids, epic kid, anime waifus. I'm trying out my voice acting skills. Yuri, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, what? I meant that, you know, thank you. Fucking hell. I believe you got these fucking voices. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? I can't do a fucking can I have a different accent? I can't do a Russian accent. I can do horribly racist Scottish. Is that better? Is that worse? I don't fucking know. We'll make it sure I can do Shrek. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay, the Shrek voice is coming out. Jesus. This is gonna be a cross between Shrek, Jacksepticeye, and fucking I don't know, Robin Williams. This is gonna be horrible. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I feel like I can emote better in this dumb voice. Monica, I'm surprised. Me too! How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? No, I wasn't! Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly. And how to prepare for events to fucking angry pirate Scottish dipshit. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I can emote so much with it, I love it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be doing this voice a lot. And I love it. This is going to be... Prepare yourselves for a really dumb stream. This is going to be... Jesus Christ. Is your body prepared? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Can I have some soda? I'm thirsty. It's behind me. Oh, thank you. We were going to have a special guest voice actor on, but I only have one microphone at the moment, so it's kind of fucking difficult. So fuck it, I'll do all the voices. Vinny, what have you been up to, dude? I haven't seen you in a long time. You like it, Sonic and Scottish side? But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Alright, everyone. Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yay! Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Me! Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. She's got ginger hair. Who, Monica? She kind of looks like, yeah, it kind of does look like, what's her name from Brave? So, Wilder, what kinds of things do you like to read? Porn, don't say 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 porn. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Oh, that's worse, dude! Jesus! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change now that I'm in the fucking litter. I know, right? This does look like the beginning of a porn game. I'm kind of expecting that, so I kind of have my finger on the in-stream button if something goes naughty. I know nothing about this game, except it's some kind of anime cute waifu girls, and there's some kind of weird ending. Stars join a hentai stream by accident. I hope. Ooh, Cthulhu might come out and get some tentacle action. Love guns and tentacles. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that paint the deep and complex and fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I like spaghetti. I love it so much. It makes my heart happy, and then I just look it down and I smile. The stories with the deep and psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, and it was the Nibblenomicon. It tried to eat me, and then it taught me how to make a really nice omelet. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you get to say that. But if a story makes me think, it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful, changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind your last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori strides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Her eyes with little beads. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. This voice is gonna horribly wreck my throat for the next 2 days. The lawnmower simulator is gonna be fucking quiet as hell. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just a confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your reasons, exposing the vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest features of your heart and your spaghetti.
Do you
have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Dot, dot, dot. I guess it's the same for Yuri, dot, dot, dot. Aw, dot, dot, dot. I wanted to read everyone's poems, dot, dot, dot. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it, yeah. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Wilder? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Aha, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Yeah, fuck you all! Jesus Christ. He's already like balls deep in the fucking club. Everyone's making plans and he's like, wait a minute, fuck you guys. What an ass. God, I hate my character. Fucking morons, just like, wait a minute, I hate cute girls, fuck y'all, I'm out. Idiot. Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, dot, dot, dot. I lose my train of thought. Oh, why are they all staring at me? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. They're so dejected. Look at them. Oh, God. When do we all start taking off our clothes? My favorite one? I like Monica. Who's your favorite? I like Monica's voice, yeah, because I'm the one doing the voice. You like Sayori? I like Sayori. Sayori's cute. I hate her. Fucking hate her voice. Hate doing her voice. I have a feeling I'm going to be talking as her a lot and I'm just going to wreck my throat. But fuck it. I'm sorry, I thought. Wilder. Y'all, I'm defenseless against these cute girls. UwU. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh yeah, pussy, right. Forgot the whole reason I fucking wanted to join the club. Okay, I've decided, then I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They're so lit up, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, jiggling her. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Here, eat my hair. Just like nom. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks. Thanks, I guess. How's my hair taste? Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem. Oh, right, we have to write poems. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Wilder, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Me too, Monica. Eat my hair. Yeah. can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me, amongst other things. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Wally, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Well, yeah, we live next to each other, you fucking idiot. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well, yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess I'll walk a cute girl home. Fucking, yay. With that, the two of us depart the clubhouse, or the club room, and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, who am I gonna try and bone? I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. No, he has zero he has zero fucking awareness. Like, oh my god, 4 cute girls are trying to get me to join their club, and he's just like, idiot. It's time to write a poem. I don't want to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, mouse. Mouse. Okay, that was not... mouse. Keys. Key, God damn it. Electricity. Oh. Kitty. Suicide. Climax. Ooh, she likes climax. Check the link on Twitter. Hang on. That's awesome. Skirt. Ooh, fatality. I'm kind of just picking words at fucking random. Charm. Charm. Fluffy. Twirl. Sparkle. Death. Smiles. Yay. Death. Lollipop, sugar, vivid, calm memories, inferno, lollipop, yay, kawaii, acid, childhood, family, Doki Doki, she likes Doki Doki, socks, fuzzy, comfy socks, coffee table made out of driftwood, bubbles. Hi again, Wilder. Glad to see you didn't run away on that. Nah, don't worry. What? Yeah, that sucked. Why couldn't I pick her? I like her. I like her voice the most. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Did we just skip the entire day of school? Okay, whatever. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping a promise, Wilder. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I'm making a dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Hi, Robert. How's it going? We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. That's Natsuki! You'd certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Wilder always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, because I'm totally in your room all the fucking time. And you almost set your house on fire once, because you're a fucking idiot. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Walter can become good friends too. Sayori? Dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when she's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I was digging. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. God damn, it's hard to fucking keep this fucking bullshit straight in my fucking head. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. My expectations were so goddamn low that you could have shit on the floor. And that would have been a gesture of goodwill. I had zero expectations for anything happening today. So if you had just dropped trowel and taken a hot, greasy steamer, plopped it on the floor, and just said, "Here you go, Wilder," I would have been like, "Yes, thank you. Can I have another?" Jesus Christ, this dude, I swear to God. It'll make me happy no matter what, even if it's a big, greasy, stinky. Is that so? Yeah, totally. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be, like if you took a big, greasy stinker. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book, of all things. I didn't want it to feel left out because I know you don't read because you're a fucking idiot. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it's sure to keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book and throw it against the fucking wall. Yeah, that was heavy. Well, you can read it at your own pace, which is fucking slow, according to everybody. Yeah, I know. She only ever see one arm. Maybe her other arm's like a robot arm. That'd be cool. I'm looking forward to hearing what you think. Discuss it, in quotes. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. It's like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I don't remember any of the girls' names. I hear Natsuki under an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Which one is Natsuki? Oh, fuck. You look for something in there. I hate her voice so much.
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga!
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. It's Danganronpa! Oh my fucking god! Parfait Girls! It's a series I've never heard of in my fucking life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or simply terrible. Jesus Christ, this dude.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging, even though I totally fucking was. I didn't even say anything, but I sure was thinking it out loud.
It was the tone of your voice.
What tone?
But I'll tell you one thing, Wilder. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
Natsuki rips my fucking clothes off. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
UwU? Natsuki grabs my arm, pulls me out of the closet. Wow, didn't expect that. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to it, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Wouldn't it be more comfortable if we were naked and in a shower? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
Ooh, giggity.
We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Are we like snuggling? Don't just say that.
Don't just say that.
She's so cute.
You'll make me feel weird about it.
Ooh, I'm making her feel weird. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, didn't mean to be fucking creepy as hell.
I
I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to a girl either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
I need a fucking drink because that voice is wrecking my throat. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I have already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Pay attention to me, bitch. Pay attention to daddy.
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school? Typical slice of life affair? I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
God damn, my voice.
But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Marty, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
Sorry, I had to take a drink. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there is a lot of baking in this manga.
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's a manga.
Okay, I've got to change the voice. It's murdering me. I can't do any other voice. Oh, fuck.
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence.
I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. My normal voice, like my normal talking voice? Sure. Yeah, maybe that won't kill my fucking throat. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Like, oh, she's so cute! Dot dot dot. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. She is so cute! I love her! I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Can you not rub it in? Jeez. Aw, sorry? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't... God, I love doing her voice as my voice. It heals my throat already, just speaking. Ugh. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward other losers over time, like you! But it's probably harder for someone like you, who's also a loser. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Me being a loser? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe in here in the club room, except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. You want me to differentiate more? Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Robot face. Different robot face. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's so cute. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. I'm starting to love her because she's me. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Are you ready, kids? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry! Eat my hair. Please, accept my hair as an apology. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. It's not enough. All right. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happened? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll fucking kill you. By tomorrow? I only get part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what'll happen if I don't finish it? Alright then, I'd say to no one in particular, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, totally. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to? Natsuki. I like Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Robot face. Robot question mark. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, robot face. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things, you fucking ungrateful asshole. How dare you? Think I'll burn the school down. Hang on. Sunlight is creeping in through the window. I must kill it. Kill the sun. Death to sunshine. Death. Death and exile. Ah, it's in my room. It's in my raccoon wounds. Get out, sunlight. Get out. Get out. There we go. Nailed it. Okay. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. UwU. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like, and you went and ruined it. I hope you're fucking happy. Robot face. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Just like her voice used to in my throat. Ooh, you're so cute. You don't understand anything, do you? I've already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you'll still need to show me yours, right? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can't fly. Monkeys can't climb. Crickets can't leap. Horses can't race. Owls can't seek. Cheetahs can't run. Eagles can't fly. People can try, but that's about it. Okay. Oh, no, there wasn't. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did, I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Professional amateur. Wilder game. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, yeah. Giggity. Monica. Hi, Wilder. What does she have again? Hi, Wilder! I forgot her goddamn voice. Having a good time so far. Are you ready, kids? God damn it, it's the fucking captain from SpongeBob I'm doing. Fuck. I just fucking realized that. It's like, it's Mr. Krabs and that pirate and Shrek all thrown together. Oh, yeah? Good! Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha! Here, let me offer my hair as a fucking friendship gift. Don't worry, Wilder. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. When did the clothes start coming off? I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Wilder. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. Take my hair as a compliment. If you say so. Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I hate my hair. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. It's Jack Sparrow. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole in infinite chaos. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That was pretty fucking cool. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, there was a show once upon a time called a SpongeBob SquarePants. They wanted me to sit in a picture frame and ask the kids if they were ready. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. It was the damn sponge. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your damn hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to? Fucking Sayori. Robot face. This is a good poem, Wilder. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why I was supposed to be. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Wilder. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I don't really give a shit. Because I'm trying to get in her pad, club, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! I love being held. You'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glide through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me run sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trust me and wish every day? I look above, sky's blue, it's secret, but I trust it too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Fucking hungry. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just maybe. You can't answer maybe to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it. She's so cute. I love her. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the part that talks about breakfast. That is exactly what I was just gonna fucking say. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I love this face. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Robert, I'm hearing voices in my head. They're all cute girls, though. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It's just so much fun. Mike is the best. Oh, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to? Fucking Yuri. Hi, robot face. Robot face. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Sometimes I forget to breathe without much spaghetti. How do I breathe? Oh God! I can't breathe! It's fine, don't force yourself. I must force myself to breathe! I just need to put my thoughts into words! Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, alright? Yeah. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! I'm just raising my voice. Sorry. Yuri brushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Well, what are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually atypical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in the new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques to go into writing even a simple poem. Not just to finding them and building them, but to getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take its time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback, and Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't have been talking shit about the people. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if we read your poem now? Please do, so I can get out of this awkward fucking conversation. Holy shit, she does. She doesn't have a fucking Mario, or fucking robot arm. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Here he smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow. A bed. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood. Jesus Christ, this font. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green allure of the future. I bathe. A calm and breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light of flickers, I flicker back. Robot face. I'm sorry to have such a terrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Well, just don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's the first time of sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Wilder. Really? I must totally miss the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, you stupid fuck, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in the work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn in putting it that. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I satisfied 4 women today. I glance around the room at my conkers, and I feel good. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre voice acting abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chanting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, quietly making out in the corner. They gingerly exchange kisses, sharing their respective faces. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns his poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is a kid. A kid? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. God, her boobs grow like 3 sizes. when she puts her arms behind her. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. A larger shirt might be one of them. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Wilder did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, go fuck yourself. Second of all, fuck me. Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time by myself. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Like a youth! Which I haven't yet. Noon. And Wilder liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what UwU. You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe I'm just jealous that Wilder appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Todd, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? And a robot voice? No. If I was full of myself, then I would have my pants off. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, whoa! Is everybody okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Wilder started showing up. I fucking called it! I fucking called it! I fucking called it! Magic boobies! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I forgot her fucking voice. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there with my mouth open. Wilder! She's just trying to make me look bad and horny. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Wilder. Well, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also always... God damn, this is really deep-ass writing. Fuck. You understand that, right, Walter? Well, robot face. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me and want to fuck me. Sayori, help. And I agree with, Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! I mean, yeah. It did, didn't it? Aha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, you know, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Wilder. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. Breathe. The thing about UwU Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, it's hard to keep these three fucking voices fucking straight. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it and she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Humph. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. I love your boobs. I love staring at your boobs. I enjoy your boobs. They're, neat. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. But not avoiding boob contact. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori, robot face. I'll go make some tea with my boobs. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past all the poop talk, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. I offer Wilder my hair a show of support. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Ah, so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. The gender ratio is fucking 4-to-1, so I think I would fuck it up no matter what I'd said. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit in the showers. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing or fuck one of the I mean, after all, what's the club for? I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. When am I gonna start dating someone? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I have to say it was worth it. It was alright. Mostly. Wilder, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same shit tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Robot face. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. What? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? When there's a boy in the class? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Wilder, it's nice I can spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day's game is so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Couldn't I just fuck all of them at once and get it over with? I mean, That's what this game is, right? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. This is. Alright, fuzzy comfy socks, swimsuit, extreme swimsuit, explode, whirlwind, lust, skirt, boop, embrace, giggle, desire, happiness, rainbow, sing, childhood, holiday, playground, agonizing, pure family. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. So am I finally gonna get to fuck someone today? I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me of a bunch of cute girls and me standing there with my dick in my hand for no fucking reason whatsoever. Hi, Wilder. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me by snack? No thanks. But I was gonna take my top off. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons, Sayori. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? This is weird. No reason, really. What the fuck? I just wanted to look at it. This is getting weird. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. I nervously retrieve my coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. My hands are small. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. You didn't have any money. You wanted to drag me into the bathroom, have your way with me. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Or you would have asked me while you were at the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you play. Does it fucking matter what she wanted to do, you fucking asshole? Like, go with the cute girl, you stupid fuck. Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking dumbass. He's like, oh, I caught you lying, you simple bitch. Who cares? Just go. Be with the cute girl, you fucking overanalyzing dumbass. Ugh. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Well, I give up. Don't you feel guilty? If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's not, wow, you're toxic. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in, because we're the only 4 people in the room. 5. Her face is in a book, as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Wilder to let me borrow some money! Don't get to be involved like that to Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. My boobs are just to grow again. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Robot face. Aha! I cover up my boobs. Did I just make my magical boobs expand? I didn't mean that! I got too absorbed in my book. UwU. I really like when you speak in mind here. It doesn't happen much for as much as I do. There's no way you could think of that. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept a revolution. Retribution! That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah! Don't let her fool you. She's broke as fuck and just wants my money. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, you fucking shitty person. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What the fuck? Ow? What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Yeah. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. God, their voices are starting to meld together. What the fuck did Sayori sound like? God damn it. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sugar. Cookie. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy to share this one with me. Hee hee hee. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then breaks her neck. And wraps her arms around her, breaks her neck. Ah, Jesus! I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori offered. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Nom! Hey! Did you seriously just fucking bite my cookie? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid! Monica, can you tell Sayori... Hey? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Would to be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined, with our giant boobs. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Never mind. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yes. Is it really? Okay, that's good, right? Yeah, we can do that in one run. Probably should have looked that up beforehand, but whatever. 1 hour and 49 minutes. So we're a sixth through it. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? God, it's so hard to keep everyone's voice in my fucking head while they're all on screen. In that case, I won't let you down, Wilder. Here, take my hair as a precaution. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back in her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Robot face. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica. Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some shit around and clean up a bit. It's all still there, just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. She's fucking short. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Aha, careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. We're gonna get an upskirt, aren't we? The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kia! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. Oh no! The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet and not die. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki has been shaking up. The animators didn't want to spend too much time animating that entire scene, so they just did small hops. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls its wheels back to her closet. Ah! It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson. I keep my mouth shut. Ush. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ooh. Ah, there we go. I love her face. I see the face of God. See, I can easily do it now. Oh, wrong button. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down and puts it on the shelf below. Ah, wiggle, 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 wiggle. The Pokeball flies into the air to catch Natsuki. It's not very effective. Natsuki bats it away. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of staying and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, gotcha, I guess. I mean, I gently place my hand upon her hip. And then she dips, I dip, we dip. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Exclamation point. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. No, don't turn away, you fucking prude. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Wilder. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That means I have to stare directly at your ass. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? You're trying to look at me! Natsuki, the legs shake. I'm not. I was just Natsuki, don't do it! Just give me the box! You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But I'm doing myself! The chair suddenly swerves beneath Natsuki's feet! Natsuki! The scene turns into chaos in a split second! The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet! Furiously attack her! The box tumbles out of her hands and the box is flying! I got you! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's tiny body against me throws me to the ground for some reason. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. UwU. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Duck. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize this is not the floor, it's beneath her. Goo! Gross! Gross! Gak! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki's tiny fist. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko! Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. The sounds of passion echoed from behind the closet. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Here, taste my hair. Oh, and one more thing. Stop giving me your goddamn hair. It seems like your most recent club member is still perfect. So I hope you're happy. I did! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. No, it's not. Natsuki was being a stubborn little butthole. Fucking, well, saying, I was a lazy piece of shit, sat in a chair, held the fucking chair, looked up, saw her butt, and she was like, oh my god, you're looking at my butt. I was like, no, and she was like, oh, and she was like, oh, grab this manga. And I'm like, okay, let me stand up, but first I need to release the chair. So I go to the chair, stare up at her ass, she looks down, realizes I'm staring at her butt. She's like, oh my god, you're staring at my butt. And she's like, I'm like, no. She's like, yo, and then she fell on me. What's so fucking hard about that? I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh, no. My. Hey, I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books. They're scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease across the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it. Suddenly, she gives up, slams the book shut, and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and robot face. Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2, Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? If I'm totally into this shit? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Yeah. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles nerves stop. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume 1 set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what's it. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time to open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing, pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Fucking Natsuki. Robot face. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. Then back to me, then back to the poem, then back to me, then back at the poem. Gaze at me. Notice that your poem is now diamonds. Your poem is now the like button, which you will click without me even telling you. You will subscribe to everything, such as my YouTube, Discord, Twitter. By now, she must have read it more than once. Question mark? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you robot face. Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and slurs to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Bye! Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Wilder! Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? Like, look up her skirt? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Wilder? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Here, eat my hair. I don't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed the re-enter the classroom. Did you read this manga? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that, eh? But Wilder wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? UwU, Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Wilder is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Wilder is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Robot face. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's worse. The world's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone that she likes the spider. Not bad, right? No, it's fucking horrible, and I fucking hate every single letter you put onto this page. It's ugly, it's stupid. I enjoy spitters and their kisses. They give delicious spider keys, and I love them. I have spider friends. One is named Jeff. He has 6 legs, so he's kind of an outcast spider, and nobody likes Jeff the spider, but I do because he's my friend, and you need to be nice to Jeff or you're an asshole. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Where was it? I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... Sorry. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone that makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, who are we gonna share the poem with next? Let's go Sayori. Robot face. Ooh! I like this one, Wilder. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does this mean it's better than yesterday's? Does this mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you'd like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. I want to know where you were. I missed you. Missed you, little brat. That's so sweet. Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of cooked jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbed together like bottle kittens. I reach aside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle, keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts all around. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle start out to make wins. Sometimes our friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle saved day. Night after night, more drinks. Friends and friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrubbing and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time in life. My empty shell could use some more. My friends look through my front door. Finally all day. I open up and here come my friends. In there come such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other. Holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go. Each other's against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, trying to out on the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, beating something, but all I hear is a go inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect it to fucking rock my world. Holy shit. Mike taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Was something just in the fucking closet? Or was that my mouse cursor? I saw something flash over here, and I think it was my fucking mouse cursor, and it scared the shit out of me. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, came out good. You should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week. Yeah, see, my mouse disappeared. And then, appeared. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. But I can fucking try. I'll show it to Yuri. Let's see what you're written for today. Robot face. Well done, Wilder. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing.
I'm just happy to help inspire my fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to keep it a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it,
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Gary nods and timidly hands me your poem.
The raccoon, it happened in the
God, the fucking text.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread, and from a guilty snack of my attention I caught about the scuttling of a raccoon outside of my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies in an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knives was the simple, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting.
If I get some of these words right, fucking I don't care. The very same
light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. The slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes a hunger more and more frequently, so my bread is always a handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that.
It's a lot more metaphorical. You see, the raccoon is a metaphor for the financial systems in place, like at the Wall Street, that separates the worker from the means of production that we need to seize in order to truly uplift ourselves from the tyranny of the bullshit of the capitalism.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right, the metaphor's so thick that even your dumbass can't get it. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express a vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them, like the raccoon.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that the different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual habits. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny.
A question.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. Does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? And please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Who should I show up? Well, Monica. Hi again, Wilder. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. Robot face. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vernal on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Load me? The fuck? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha! Eat my hair. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of liked playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected. What the fuck? Wait, is the tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem. Wait a minute. Fucking... Is the game telling me to fucking save my game? Fucking stupid fucking game. Being fucking weird and shit. Are we gonna date yet? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing at the event. Haha, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nancy. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry.
Robot face. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire the others to do the same. I'm sorry I poked you in the eye, Natsuki. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Robot face. Also robot face. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but robot face. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. UwU? Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri.